What's up, family? What's up? What's up? I hope that you are having an amazing day. Me personally, I am super stuffed right now. Like I mean, super stuffed, and you should be too. All right. This is one of those days where we get to indulge, we get to try different delicacies and all that whatnot. And yes, you can still be full and still be stuffed even if you don't eat meat. I promise you, it is a thing. But I truly hope that you're having an amazing day. Um, you know, I'm around a lot of people right now, a lot of different energies, a lot of different personalities, people with different backgrounds. This the city. You know, whoever you want to be around or whoever you thought that you'd never be around, you're gonna experience, right? So there's one thing that I see, and that's been like a universal thing. I see a lot of people dealing with extreme mental health issues this time of year. A lot of people. And it's for various reasons. Various reasons. Everybody has their own life path and everybody has their own individual story. A lot of them might be similar. We have different tribes of people that we connect to. We have similar stories and similar backgrounds. However, no two stories are the same. So it's not about the actual story or why they're dealing with what they're dealing with. It's just the fact that there's a lot of people dealing with some serious mental health issues. And this time of year, it's very difficult for a lot of people. I remember a couple of years ago, I was in a very, very dark place. Mental illness was like all around me, surrounding me, right? Like I was suicidal, like really. Matter of fact, shout out to, the fam, shout out to Courtney Washington. This young lady was really a solid person in my corner during that time a couple of years ago. And I believe in giving flowers while people are still present to receive them. So shout out, Courtney. I really appreciate you being there for me. But a couple of years ago, 2022, this time of the year was really rough for me. Being in a position to where I wanted to do certain things for my kids and I didn't have it. And being in a position to where I wanted to be around family and it wasn't possible. Well, it wasn't possible. we'll put it that way. So I was in one of the worst places ever. So I understand how the illusion of lack, the illusion of separation, the illusion of trauma, hurt, the illusion of depression, anxiety, the illusion of trauma can cause us to craft and construct a world that's not real. However, while we're inside of that world, while we're in that bubble, while we're in that trap, we don't see anything on the outside. So it's really up to us that are on the outside of that illusion, that are on the outside of that constructed world, to really reach in and grab those people. Think about what family, what friends, what acquaintances you have right now, and they're going through something mentally. They're going through something on the inside, and they can't see it. Like, for a fact they don't see it. It comes out in alcoholism, so that they drinking too much. They smoking too much. They cursing too much. Well, whatever it may be, that they are heavily indulgent in something or some things. And that it's tearing them to pieces. But what that person is doing, those people, they're self-medicating. Whether they realize it or not, they are self-medicating. Me personally, alcohol for me, like I drank from the time I woke up to the time I passed out, to the time I woke up again, to the time I went to sleep. That's what I did. That was my main thing. There were some other things too, like I smoked weed fairly heavily, nicotine, like I had to have my vapes or my Black and Miles. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I did to self-medicate. But these are the things that you see people doing when they're going through an internal struggle. But don't be selfish. Don't be selfish this time of the year. I understand that you have got yourself to a place to where things are nice and things are pretty for you. But we don't overcome our struggles and overcome our obstacles just to leave people behind. We overcome our obstacles. We overcome our struggles. We overcome the different, trials and tribulations of this world so that we can help pull other people up. Now, I understand that you have a mindset now that's been crafted by propaganda. Society tells us that we're supposed to look out for ourselves. Certain societies. I'm going to speak right now specifically to the Black diaspora, African Americans, all right, or people of African descent. I'm going to speak primarily right now to these people because it's been my experience in this earth. We have been conditioned to think that, we're supposed to look out for ourselves and that's it. Whenever we do give, we should give as long as it's convenient. Oh, well, that's my man's over there, so I got him. But what about the person that's not your man's? Or what about the young lady that's not your homegirl, but you know her and you know that she's struggling? There's not really much reward in doing things for people that you love and that you already want to see do good. There's some people that you might hate. There's some people right now that you probably hate and you know they're struggling and you would just as soon see them drowned than throw them a life jacket. And that doesn't say much about that person. That really says everything about you, who you are. You see, just like they are going through some things or going through a lot of things mentally, chances are you're going through things as well. Chances are there's a relationship that you would love to be mended. And it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen because there's somebody you know that you can help, or somebody you know that you're holding animosity towards, that you look at them with disdain, that secretly, inwardly, you have malice in your heart towards them and you won't let it go. See, we've been trained, we've been programmed to think that it's okay for us to desire forgiveness without being willing to forgive other people or being selective in who we forgive. I'm telling you, it's not about the outward appearance. It's not about you smiling at the person when you see him. It's not. It's not about you saying nice things about that person when you see him. It's not. It's about what's in here. It's about what's in that inner being. It's about what you're holding secretively. That's where all the magic happens. See, this out here, all of this is a manifestation of what's within. All these beings here on this earth, we craft everything that we see based off of what's in our minds and our hearts, based off of what's in our spirits. That's what we see. So right now, you see unforgiveness because there's unforgiveness in here. Yep. You see animosity coming towards you because that's what's in here. You see unforgiveness coming towards you. You see disdain coming towards you. You see all these things that you don't want to see coming towards you because that's what's in here. That's what you have. That's what you're carrying. There's a universal law. There's a principle out here that we all have to adhere to. We get what we give. We get what we give. If we want love on the highest polarity, because all there is love. There's hate is a word that we crafted, but hate is just a low polarity of love. That's all that is. So we want the highest polarity of love, but it's something that we're not willing to give unless it's somebody that we deem worthy of it. We want the highest polarity of forgiveness, but we're not willing to forgive unless it's somebody that we deem worthy of forgiveness. There's people you don't even know that you're holding animosity in your heart towards. You go online searching and scrolling, I can't believe he did that. I don't believe she did it. You don't even know this situation. Right now, there's people judging Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, and y'all don't even know them people. All you know is what's online and what you're reading. That's all you know. And you don't know where that information is coming from. For real, you don't know them. You don't know the people that's reporting. You know nothing about nothing. But you've decided in your heart to create a narrative about another person. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This isn't to bash anybody. I promise it's not to bash anybody. All right? I promise you that. It's not to bash you. But I'm tired of seeing my people go through this cycle. We're in a cycle and we're under a spell. And I'm saying we because it's about the whole. It's about the whole. It's about the collective. It's about the collective. You know, we're under a spell right now. What we think is real is not real. Like, these lies that we constructed, it's not real. Right now, these people, a lot of people, we idolizing a lot of things that in real life don't look the same. Filters have become something popular. All right, all that filter is a digital expression of what we're acting like in reality. We got these filters over us, where inwardly we're nasty on the inside. We think ill of people. We're envious of people. We're jealous of people. Yeah, we holding hatred in our hearts towards people, inwardly. Right, but outwardly we have this mask where we smiling. You know what I'm saying? We smiling, we well-wishing, all that good stuff, but it's not real, it's not the truth. It's just a filter. So we got to come to a place where we do the inner work. Like, heal for real. Heal for real. How many of us out there have bad relationships with our child's mother or our child's father? Why? Why is that relationship bad? We can't put it on anything beyond what's happening right now. I mean, you just can't. That person hurt you. You hurt that person. All right? That's what happened. What about your child now? Are you doing what's best for your child right now? Holding on to the animosity, to the hurt, to the pain, to the anger of what happened, that ain't what's best for your child. It's not. It's not. And if it is, tell me how. Tell me how a child not having their mother and their father being reasonable and cordial towards each other in order for the benefit of them is not their best reality. Tell me how. Moving on. Moving on. We got to let go of these things, people. We got to let go. And this is for us because the spell is to divide us. It's to divide us. The more animosity we have in our hearts, the more anger in our hearts, the more jealousy, the more unforgiveness, the more rage, the more pain, the more trauma, the more divisiveness. The more that we could be divided. As long as we're divided, this economy, this world system, they good. They got everything they want. We have the most economic power, the most physical power, the most intellectual power in this earth. And it means nothing right now because we're divided. We're divided. Like I said, right now, there's people right now you don't even know that you hate. You done made a determination on people right now that you don't even know them. You don't. You know what's been reported. And you don't know the people that's reporting. And you don't know the people that gave the people that's reporting the information. But it's easy for you. You've been so conditioned because you do it to people that you do know. There's people right now that you do know, they don't deserve the animosity that's in your heart towards them. They don't. You don't even know why you're really mad at them. Most of the time, somebody told you something. And because of the hurt that you carry in your heart from what other people have done to you in your past, you automatically accept it as truth. And if you've determined that somebody is of a certain character because of trauma and pain that you've not dealt with, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you like it is, like, because we gotta get past it. We gotta get past it. We have to. Because there's certain things that we want, that we need and we desire. And it's locked up in us holding in this trauma, holding in this pain. Right now, there's a lot of you right now, I promise you. I know it because I've seen it. There's a lot of you right now that y'all not gonna be able to pay your bills next month because you went crazy trying to keep up a facade. Trying to make sure your kids had their presents and all this stuff like that. Why are you doing that? Who told you that's the way to live? Who told you that? Who told you that you're supposed to rob from people that you owe your obligations so that your kids can live a fantasy? Something that's not even real. I'm just saying, who told you that? Why do you believe that? Like I said, I'm not bashing you. I'm asking you because I want you to ask yourself, who told you that? And the person that told you that, the person that you drew that conclusion from, who told them? Did they have the best mental faculties? Did they have the best life that you were able to witness and experience? Did they? If they did have that, did they do it at the expense of others? I mean, let's go out to all the dope boys. You know what I'm saying? Look, and again, I'm not judging you because I live these lives. I'm speaking to you from experience. I live these lives. I've been in the streets. I've been there. All right? I've been in a place of extreme depression and anxiety. I've been there. I've been in a place of extreme trauma and hurt. I've been there. So I'm going to speak on it because I'm speaking to you from a place of healing. Who told you this? Who caused you to believe these fallacies? Who told you to believe these illusions? Wake up out of your slumber. This is not you. This is not us. We were never designed to live like this. Ever. We were never designed to live like this. As a people, we were designed to live in harmony. We were designed to live in peace and prosperity. And prosperity is not a monetary thing. We are original beings, original creators. We never had stuff like this. We had harmony as it truly is, peace as it truly is, abundance as it truly is. We loved because we love. We gave because we give. We were at peace because we are peace. So all this extra stuff, all it is to keep us in bondage. In bondage to ourselves, in bondage to a system that does not care about us and love us, in bondage to a slavery mentality. Yeah, a slavery mentality. We're slave-minded. We in chains as a people. And hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just saying, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Open up your medicine cabinet, all right, and show me where you don't have no medicine you got to take for different types of anxiety or different types of physical ailments. I'm just saying, all that stuff comes from here and here. We have mental ailments and physical ailments because of what is in our minds and what's inward. That's where all that is. It is It is outward manifestations of inward conditions. Plain and simple. Period. I don't got to show you any sort of stats, statistics, any sort of numbers and figures. That's what Google's for. You can stop being lazy and go look up the stuff for yourself. But you already know it's true. You already know it's real. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. All I'm telling you is stuff that you already know. And it's stuff that you keep in the back. You don't want to face it. It's seemingly too difficult to face, but it's not too difficult to face. It's not. That's a lie. That's an illusion. That's what that is. It's a lie, it's an illusion, and it's to keep us trapped and to keep us divided. But we have all power, all authority, all wherewithal to come out of that illusion, to come out of that trap. And I know we do, because I was there. I was there, I'm telling you. The only difference between me now and me a couple of years ago is awareness. I'm aware of the illusion, and I see everything. I see everything, seen and unseen, because we don't just see with our eyes. Matter of fact, I will give you a figure. Our eyesight, we only see a percentage of what's out here. 0.0035% of the spectrum. That's all we see. And I'll throw a little bit of physics in there. There is an experiment called the double slit experiment, which proves that whenever something's not being seen, whenever someone's not conscious of something, there's no light attached to it, it's not there. It's not there. This is an illusion, people. It's an illusion. And what we do see is only a fraction of a fraction. It's a percentage of a percent. Like, come on, man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing. Like, we have generations that are coming up behind us that need us to be strong, that need us to put down this illusion, need us to galvanize, come together, be strong, and have something for real. Yeah. Stop following this thing that says, oh, we got to step on each other, or we got to grind until our bodies fall apart in order to have something. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. We can actually speak and think these things into existence. Who said you got to have things in order to have peace, love, harmony, and prosperity? Who said that? Who told you that? Know thyself, people. Know thyself. Come out of the slumber. Wake up, my people. I love you. I love you. I am you and you are me. That's the truth. Know thyself.